as a lifelong Guns N' Roses fan, obviously I feel like I would be completely remiss if I didn't ask you about Slash, who, as you mentioned, he provides the original soundtrack to the film, also came on as an executive producer, has become, a partner in crime of yours with this filmmaking venture. And I was wondering how much of the music was kind of about you, maybe feeding Slash some ideas, thematic suggestions to put music down to, or how much of the soundtrack was really just Slash doing what Slash does best and simply putting things down the way that he saw fit.
Slash and I started talking about music from the point right from the script. So when he read the script, before I started shooting. I seem to remember that one of the first things he said to me was, I feel this is like there's going to be acoustic in it, in this, and I agreed with him. I said, okay, yeah, let's go that direction. So then we didn't talk for a while till I shot some stuff, and then I started sending him some of the scenes, and sent, because he was rehearsing for the Guns N' Roses tour, and he his time was limited. So I said, look, can you look at the scene, and can you start writing for it? And then, kind of like he would send it to me and say, what do you think of this and that? And then, for the opening, I was like, man, I want something really big and bombastic and crazy, let's fucking go, let's bring out the electric guitars. And so he totally hit it out of the park there. So it was kind of like that. I even think he wrote the song, the opening theme, before he actually just wrote it when I talked to him about doing something big and bombastic. And then he recorded it with another musician, Bars Alte, out of Germany. Great guy. I've worked with him before. And together they put this thing, this opening track. And then I had the title sequence like basically built around the track. Slash also, he created some like guitar loops and sounds and bizarre sort of guitar noises that we incorporated into the soundtrack, in particular into the sound of the machine as well. So
okay.
Yeah. So he's kind of all over the place. He's in the fabric of the sound of the movie.
Yeah, no, that's super cool that you used them not just for the soundtrack, but the actual sound effects as well. That's brilliant. And from what I understand too, so you have a full-length soundtrack that I believe is you put together in part of a Blu-ray DVD package for the film.
Yeah, that's right. So that's out. I guess it's on pre-order now, but yeah. So it'll include obviously all of Slash's music. With Bars, and then also because Slash had to go on the Guns N' Roses tour, and I had holes to fill, I ended up working with a musician named James Serpo Fisher from Toronto, who I've worked with before, and so he was able to, we had music that filled in a lot of the gaps in the movie.